Hey guys, so today we are back with another Butcher Box unboxing. It's been a little while since our last one, just since we've had a lot of meat from the previous boxes and we've been traveling here or there. So that's a good thing about Butcher Box. You can just kind of push back your billing date for the next box as long as you want to when it's best convenient for you. So, but here we are. We finally got another box. Let's dig in. Alright, just take off this top layer.
Noise.
The dry ice is evaporated.
Now it's really dry.
Yeah, bone dry.
You know what I'm saying?
Alrighty, so
what's our first thing we got?
Is one of our favorites.
Pork butt. How heavy is that butt? How heavy is that butt?
This butt is about 4 pounds, so it's a pretty heavy butt.
It's a big butt.
But make some delicious pulled pork with that. So that's a good box item. Alrighty, coming up next is something we've never gotten before. This is sirloin tips. And
so how much comes in there? How much does it say is in there?
Let's see. This is 4 times. So this is about 16 ounces of sirloin tips. So I've never actually cooked sirloin tips. So
wait, so okay, so is it kind of like beef stew meat?
I think so.
Okay, so
but that's kind of the fun thing about Butcher Box. You can get cuts of meat that you normally might not get and experiment. So this will definitely be one of the ones we have to look up and figure out a recipe.
I do think that's for stew.
But yeah, I think it is for stew meat. So that's a good one.
Making some stew.
And then, so this is another I have never gotten before, and I don't
really ever see this one either.
Yeah, this is already cooked, pulled pork essentially. So I believe it's fully cooked already. Yeah.
I feel like I've seen this before, like at Whole Foods. Have we seen this before at Whole Foods?
Maybe. So this will be interesting.
It looks kind of familiar.
So I think we're gonna eat this tonight because we're not really planning on having a bunch of time to make a whole elaborate dinner. We'll just heat this up and we'll be good to go. So that's an interesting one.
So let me see that one. All right. So all natural, blah, blah, with barbecue sauce. So are we supposed to just like microwave it?
Yeah.
Microwave. If frozen, thaw and refrigerated overnight. You can microwave it. You can put it on the stove top. It's kind of like we actually have had something like this before.
From Costco.
Yeah, and actually, I don't know if we want to eat this.
Okay.
Based on the ingredients, actually, I don't know. Because we're trying to, like, not have that much sugar. And I guess we can just we just won't do the barbecue sauce portion of it.
It has, like, a separated barbecue sauce?
Yeah, the separated barbecue sauce has cane sugar as the first ingredient.
We can just save that.
Cornstarch, pineapple juice concentrate, cultured dextrose, molasses, tamarind. Yeah, we'll just eat the we'll eat the barbecue now with the
pulled pork portion.
That's kind of annoying.
So then a lot of I'm gonna pull these out because they're on top. We got a lot of the 85-15 ground beef, so grass finished.
That's our free 2 pounds, right?
So this is our free 2 pounds for life that we got when we signed up.
Do we get more?
We also have the blast, the ground beef blast.
Oh, is the ground beef blast in this one?
That is about $5 per pound. So for $50 you get 10 pounds. So that's pretty good for the quality. So we got a lot of those.
I forgot about all that business.
So that is going to be excellent. Just kind of stock our freezer up with all that high quality ground beef, and that's a really easy thing to cook. Just any night, pull it out, thaw it, throw it in the pan.
Call it a day.
Put it with whatever veggies or whatever you want to eat, and it's a perfect dinner.
Oh, I also forgot to mention, like, this was like an add-on.
Yes, that was an add-on. So is the ground beef blast.
Yeah.
It's also an add-on item, so those should be really good. So now, this is the pork breakfast sausage.
Wow.
And we've tried this before, and it's really, really good.
Let me see that.
You don't get a ton of it. So you only get one 1 pound package, but it is really delicious.
It is good. Something I like about it is the ingredients are just...
Yeah, it's very simple.
Let's see if I can get it to do its thing. Just pork, water, salt, pepper, sage. And I back that. How do you feel about
that's
that?
really good. Yeah, because I mean, And other sausages, who knows what's in there. We went through a whole thing where we had a butcher who had sausage, and we could never really nail down what exactly was in it. And it just tasted too good. So we figured there had to be some sort of sugar or something in there. So that's why we're getting Butcher Box. So moving on, this is another kind of, oh no, actually this is a new item we haven't gotten either. This is the Filet Mignon.
Well, I don't know if I've ever had
6-ounce
one.
packages.
Have you ever had a Filet Mignon?
I believe I've had Filet Mignon, but just at a restaurant. So this will be the first time ever cooking it at home.
I don't think I've ever had Filet Mignon.
So that should be fun. We've gotten the top sirloin steaks a lot and a couple other steaks, and they've all been good. So it'll be interesting to compare the kind of highest quality steak from Butcher Box to the other ones you've had. So yeah, so you just get 2 6-ounce packages.
Cool.
Of that. Now this is.
What is that? Is that
This is the grass-fed beef tri-tips.
another thing that we don't really know?
Yeah. Once again,
what that is?
I'm not particularly, and that's kind of the things we have in this box, other than the add-ons, we're kind of like
Things we want to
trying to
try.
kind of experiment a little bit more. So we kind of got the the sirloin tips and the tri-tips is kind of a experimentation item.
And the Filet Mignon.
So, oh yeah, and the Filet Mignon. And there's one other item in here. But yeah, so this should be an interesting one. Another one that, yeah, I'm not really familiar with or never cooked. And then we're ending it off on a seafood item. We got a bag of scallops. I believe this is a pound of scallops. Yeah, so it's a pound of scallops. I've gotten scallops, a few times in the past at restaurants, and they're really good. I've never bought them myself from the grocery store or cooked them, so I'm pretty excited.
There should be one more thing in there. Did we skip over something? It was another already cooked item.
Oh, the Neiman Ranch spare rib.
So are those not in there?
Maybe, let me sort back through this stuff. Maybe, was it in this top part? No, it's not in that. Let me just go back through the ground beef. That's all ground beef.
Is there anything in there?
That's all ground beef.
What the heck?
Ground beef. This is the Filet Mignon.
That is interesting. Okay, so snafu.
So yeah, so they actually did not give us one of our items. So yeah, that's not happened to us in the past. So it'll be interesting to see what exactly the process is to address that. We'll definitely be reaching out to customer service and figuring out, I guess, just getting that item in our next box or what the situation is. But we'll definitely keep you guys updated on the outcome of that. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this unboxing, unless we update with the status of our missing spare rib. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one.
Okay, so shortly after we filmed this, I actually went to the chat function on the Butcher Box website, and I just kind of talked to the person, and we figured it out, and they were just going to add the spare ribs into our next box. So here it's listed under extras as free because it's just added in from the last box. And so we're going to get it in the next one.